In the beginning of the story, we see a man named Josh planning to steal $20 million from a billionaire's penthouse with some of his friends. But the strange thing was that none of those people had even stolen a pen till date. So how did the matter reach this point? Actually, till some time ago, Josh used to work in a tall building named the Tower. And this billionaire man, Arthur, who was an investment banker, lived on the top floor of this building, i.e., the penthouse. George had a lot of faith in him, so much so that he had given the pension fund of all his employees to Arthur to invest, so that the people working in this building get a very good amount at the time of retirement. Like every day, when George reached his work in the morning, the general manager of the building, Mr. Simon, told him that he wanted to meet Charlie and he should be there in the next 30 minutes. At the same time, Charlie reached the office, but he was 20 minutes late. So Josh scolded him and said that it is possible that Mr. Simon may fire him from the job today, but then Charlie said that I am already very upset. Friend, don't do anything else. Actually, Charlie's wife was Josh's sister, and she was going to become a mother soon. Well, after a while, Mr. Simon told Josh that he has to vacate the penthouse of a man named Mr. Fizu. Now Josh reached Fizu's house. Actually, Fizu had not paid the rent of the spent house for a long time. Earlier, he used to be very rich, but then all his money was lost. Josh told him to vacate the house as soon as possible, but when Fizu asked for some more time, Josh felt pity for him and agreed. Well, in the evening when Josh was returning home, the doorman of the building, Lester, told him that he was going to retire next year because he had invested all his money very well. After that, Josh and Lester saw that a car was parked outside the building for the last 2 days. Then suddenly many men came out from around it, and Josh felt that there was going to be a theft in the building. That's why he asked Lester to close the door immediately. Then he quickly went inside and started shouting, "Coat black," in front of everyone. When they saw the CCTV, they could not find that man. Josh did not appear, but soon he got the news that those people have kidnapped Arthur. Now Josh ran after them very fast to save Arthur, but suddenly a woman attacked him and made him fall, and at the same moment, the truck overturned on the road. Josh tried to explain to everyone that Arthur is innocent, and these people are kidnapping him and taking him away. But then that woman told that her name is Agent Claire Denham, and Arthur was trying to run away from the police. Then it is revealed that Arthur had committed a scam of crores, due to which orders were given to freeze all his assets. Finally, when Josh reached the building, he told his staff that for many years, Arthur was investing everyone's pension money so that all of them could benefit. But now everyone got very angry after hearing the news of this scam because all their money was lost. After some time, the news came that Arthur got bail after paying $10 million, but he will have to remain imprisoned in his penthouse, and he cannot go anywhere without the permission of the FBI. Then Agent Claire announced that this penthouse is now being used by some high-ranking people. The security is no less than a prison. Then he asked Arthur about a special car present there. He said that it is a 1963 Ferrari 250 GT, which was previously owned by Steve McQueen. Arthur said that he had bought this car for $1 million, and today its value is more than $10 million. Well, before leaving, Arthur asked Josh to send food here because now he was imprisoned in this house. Well, later Josh asked Claire if Arthur is really innocent and how will they all get their money back. Then Claire said that it would be better if you tell everyone that Arthur is really guilty. Later, when Josh was returning home, he saw that some policemen were taking his childhood friend Slide away, but Slide was doing weird things for a long time, so Josh did not pay much attention. Then later we see that Lester was standing and moving towards the train tracks. A few hours later, Josh got a call and he went straight to the hospital, where Charlie told him that Lester was about to come in front of the train. But then at the last moment, a policeman pulled him back and saved his life. When George met Lester, he told that a few months ago he had given his entire life savings, i.e. $3,000 to Arthur to invest, but he lost everything. Now Josh went straight to the penthouse to meet Arthur, but Charlie explained to him that he cannot go up right now. At the same time, Fizu came there and told that he is going to jail, and his wife has gone with his children. Then Josh remembered that Fizu also used to work in the stock market. Then Josh asked Fizu that when Arthur must have come to know that all his money is lost. On this, Fizu said that he must have come to know about 1 year ago. Then Josh asked him why Arthur took $3,000 from Lester 2 months ago. Then Fizu said that he must have done it to continue living his luxurious life. Finally, Charlie allowed Josh to go up, and then he told the FBI that Josh has come to take the breakfast order. After this, Josh directly asked Arthur that, when asked why he took money from Lester, Arthur said that he had done a favor to Lester by investing his money. Then Charlie told him that Lester jumped in front of a train last night. Then Josh picked up a golf club and started walking towards Arthur's valuable Ferrari. Arthur said in a panic that he should not make such a mistake, which he cannot make up for, but Josh asked him if it even matters to him. Arthur said it definitely does, and I am not feeling good at the moment. I am feeling bad. You did not even ask whether Lester is alive or dead. Saying this, Josh smashed the glass of the Ferrari with the golf club. Later, Mr. Simon called him to his office and said that he does not care how much money Arthur has stolen, but what Josh and his friends did was not right at all, so Simon fired them all. Before leaving, Josh wished Miss Lavka all the best for her law exam, and then said goodbye to the rest of the staff and left from there. Then that night, Josh met Claire in a club. He told Claire that he wants to get his staff their hard-earned money back. Now, as George was leaving, Claire asked him if he was drinking alcohol. "We will go for a drink." After a while, we see that both of them were drunk. Then Claire said that she should not say this, but Arthur has hidden $20 million from his property somewhere, but the FBI has not been able to find them till now. Josh was shocked to hear this, and then after Claire left, his mind started working fast. Then the next day, he went to the tower to get a notebook from his old office. Then he saw some safes, and finally gathered Henry, Charlie, and Fizu, and brought them to his house. Actually, Josh had a mischievous plan in his mind. Josh told them that Arthur had got some repair work done in his penthouse some time ago, and Josh was sure that he must have hidden $20 million there. The FBI also could not find this safe because maybe this safe is hidden in some wall of the house. Now, George's plan was that he would steal this safe from the penthouse, and for this he needed the help of Charlie, Enrique, and Fizu. Enrique and Fizu immediately agreed, but Charlie got up and started leaving. He said that none of them knew how to steal. They were all so honest that they had never even killed a fly in their lives, and how could they steal $20 million? Then Josh said that he knows a man who can help them in carrying out this mission. After this, we see that Slide was in jail when a policeman came and told him that someone had got him bail. When Slide came out of the police station, Josh was standing in front of him and he said that he needed Slide's help. Josh made him sit in his car and started talking about random things. But Slide got very angry, and he increased the speed of the car and asked what he wanted. Then Josh stopped the car and told him about Arthur's mission to steal $20 million. Soon he went to meet Slide with his team. Josh told everyone that Slide has been to jail many times. That's why he can definitely help us. But when Slide came to know that none of them had ever stolen, he refused to help them. He said that things can get complicated during the theft, and it is not easy for novices to get out of them. Josh said that he has included him in his team only to learn from Slide, but Josh started saying, "Sir, teach us. Make us experts like you." Then Slide asked all of them to steal one thing each from the mall and bring it to them. If all of them completed this task, he would help them in their mission. The three completed this task with some fear and gathered at George's house where they made further plans. Then Josh told how they would go inside the tower, evading its cameras and security guards. They were planning to enter the penthouse when suddenly Agent Claire knocked on the door of Josh's house and everyone quickly hid. Later, Claire told Josh that Arthur would be acquitted by declaring him innocent next week. Also, Arthur had decided to file a case against Josh for breaking the glass of the Ferrari, but if Josh apologized to him, he would not do so. Finally, Josh went to apologize to Arthur so that he could see the penthouse carefully. Later, when Claire was dropping Josh home, she gave Josh the footage in which the camera was taken. He was breaking Arthur's Ferrari, Claire said. "To be honest, I was very satisfied to see this." Before leaving, Arthur asked Claire if she went out with him on Saturday night, to which Claire happily agreed. Later, when he entered his house, his colleagues were very angry with him because he was going to date an FBI agent. But then, they started talking about the real mission. Slide said that they will have a lot of difficulty in opening the safe because he has never stolen such a hi-fi safe till date. Slide said that they will have to find a person who knows how to open big safes. At that time, a light bulb lit up in Josh's mind and he went to meet Odessa, who works in the tower. Josh showed her the same safe and asked if she knew how to open it. On this, Odessa said that there are many spindles in it, which will take about 15 minutes to open. Later, we see that Slide wanted to learn how to open the safe from him. Well, the next morning, we see that Josh and Henry were keeping an eye on the tower. They saw Charlie going into the tower. When Josh asked Charlie for an answer, Charlie told him that Mr. Simmons has rehired him. Now, Charlie had started working for the tower, so he refused to be a part of Josh's plan. He said that he needs this job for his wife and child, so he will not let them steal in the tower. On the other hand, Agent Claire got the news that Arthur's hearing date has been changed to Thanksgiving. Apart from this, Arthur said that despite Josh's apology, he will file a case against him. After this, Claire called George and told him that Arthur's court hearing will now be on Thanksgiving. Also, after Arthur's case, George will now be put in jail this week. Then as soon as Thanksgiving came, Josh told Enrique that Charlie's wife is going to her uncle's house by train today. He asked Enrique to steal her phone. Here Charlie was assigning staff duties in the tower, and here Enrique found Charlie's wife and stole her phone. On the other hand, we see that Arthur was being taken out of his penthouse and taken to the court. In a short while, Enrique's phone was stolen. He came back with his wife, and suddenly Josh saw that Slide was going towards the tower wearing suit and boots. Fizu said that this was not a part of the plan. Josh said that Slide wants to cheat them and steal all the money alone. Meanwhile, in the tower, Charlie suddenly got a message from his wife that his child is going to be born in a few moments, so he ran away from there in a hurry. As soon as he left, Josh and his companions started working. In a few moments, they had secretly entered the tower. Then we see that Slide was sitting in Mr. Simmons' office wearing suit and boots. He lied that he has come on behalf of the bank to see the repair work of Fitz's apartment. Meanwhile, Odessa brought a birthday cake and the whole staff got busy celebrating someone's birthday. Then Josh and his companions saw Simmons going to the lift with Slide, so all three of them ran up the stairs. As soon as Slide reached Fitz's apartment. He suddenly locked Mr. Simmons in a cupboard. Here we see that Odessa reached with a cake for the FBI agent standing outside the penthouse, but she was allergic to chocolate. Odessa attacked him and made him unconscious. When Slide entered the lift, Josh and his companions shut the lift, after which he opened the roof of the lift and started climbing up. We see that Josh and his team had already reached the penthouse and they had blocked all the CCTV cameras. After this, they quickly started looking for the safe. In a few moments, George found a wall which was hollow from inside, and he got happy and started breaking it immediately. But soon Slide came from behind and pointed a gun at him. But at the same moment, Odessa put a gun on Slide's head. Taking advantage of the opportunity, Fizu snatched Styles' gun. After arresting Slide, Odessa started opening the safe. On the other hand, we see that when Agent Claire reached the court with Arthur, she was told that the court is closed today and the judge is also on leave. Claire realized that there must be something wrong, so she immediately took Arthur back to the tower. Meanwhile, Charlie had also returned to the tower because earlier he was misled by giving him wrong news. The wife was not in the hospital. Charlie immediately went to the security room and asked if Josh had come inside, but no one had seen Josh there. At the penthouse, Odessa finally managed to open the safe, but as soon as it opened, the ground slipped under her feet. Actually, the safe was completely empty, and on seeing the empty safe, Slide said that I am leaving. From here, he suddenly tried to snatch his gun back from Fizu, but in this scuffle, a bullet was fired which went straight to the Ferrari. Then Josh's eyes fell on the car, and when he scratched the paint of the car, he was shocked. Actually, the whole car was made of gold. Then Fizu calculated its price and said that it would be worth about $45 million. Now, all of them together decided to steal this car, but they could not take it straight out of the building. Then George got an idea. Actually, a very big can was used to clean the glass of the tower, so now Josh asked Andreki to bring this can down. Then they removed the big glass of the penthouse, and they started preparing to take the Ferrari out through the crane. On the other hand, while returning in the car, Claire told Arthur that she feels that her house is being robbed because someone deliberately told her the wrong date and got her out of the penthouse on this day. At the same time, in the penthouse, they connected the car to the lift and pushed it out of the window. Then Henry's car started going down slowly to take it to Fizu's house floor. But then suddenly, the FBI agent present outside the penthouse regained consciousness. Here, Josh asked Fizu to pull the car to his house as soon as possible, but he got very scared. On the other hand, the FBI agent started knocking on the door of the penthouse. Josh and Slide hurriedly climbed the rope of the crane and started coming down slowly. As soon as Fitz tried to pull the car inside by holding it, he suddenly slipped and got stuck in the air along with the car. Finally, Josh and Slide came down and entered his apartment. Then suddenly Fitu's hand slipped and he was about to fall down and die. But at the right time, Josh saved his life by holding his hand. After this, we see that the agent's car gets stuck in a traffic jam. So a policeman told them that they will have to go around the park, and Josh and Slide hooked the car and pulled it inside. Then we see that Charlie arrived there, who was very angry with Josh because Josh was risking his life just to steal that car. But when Josh revealed that the whole car was made of gold and its value was $45 million, Charlie also agreed to join their plan. Now they thought how to take this car in the lift. Then Enrique stopped the lift on the floor just below them. Now Josh was searching for the keys of the car, when suddenly he got a notebook in his hand which had a raw account of all the black deeds of Arthur. Josh kept it with him, and then all of them together put the car on top of the lift. Meanwhile, Claire entered the tower as quickly as possible with her companions and Arthur. Josh and his companions were still standing on the roof of the lift when Enrique said that the security control has gone out of his hands, and suddenly the lift started going down rapidly. Soon the lift stopped, and the agents came in the lift with Arthur. Now the lift was going up fast, and Josh got scared thinking that the car might break after hitting the roof while reaching the penthouse, but he narrowly escaped. Then Josh asked Slide where he had parked his truck. Then Josh called Lester and said that there has been a slight change in the plan, and now they have to take this car out of the tower at any cost. On the other hand, when Arthur and the agents reached the penthouse, they were surprised to see the Ferrari missing, but then Claire said that Arthur had hidden the information about the safe present in this wall from the FBI. That means now his bail is over, and he will have to go to the police station with the police. Then soon Claire went to the security room and saw that a truck was going out of the tower fast. Then she understood that the Ferrari was in this truck here. Lester was driving the truck, breaking through the crowd, so soon the agents also started following him. But as soon as he turned into a street, then suddenly the police surrounded him from all sides now. As soon as they opened the truck, it was completely empty. Then Claire asked Lester, where are his other companions? But Lester started saying that who is whose partner? I had just come out to steal the car. What are we talking about? Well, in a short time, FBI arrested Josh and his team on the suspicion of stealing the car. Well, now the police was taking all of them to the police station in the same truck with Arthur. Arthur told Josh and his companions that he would go back to his penthouse in a few days, but all of them, would have to rot in jail for years. On this, Josh said that all of them would go to jail for a few years, but Arthur would have to spend his entire life in jail. Then Josh revealed that he had found the notebook of Arthur's black deeds. Arthur got very scared. He offered Josh and his team 10 times the price of the car, that is $450 million. But then Enrique reminded him that giving tips in the tower is strictly prohibited. Later, Miss Levanka came to the FBI office and said that she is the lawyer of Josh and his companions. Actually, she had passed the law exam 3 days ago. Then Levanka handed over that notebook to the FBI and asked to release Josh and his companions immediately. On getting this notebook, the police promised to release them all, but Josh will have to serve a jail term of 2 years, for which he agreed. In the end, we see that Fizu and Odessa of Slide Enri reached the tower's roof. Suddenly, they removed the swimming pool cloth, and then it is revealed that they had hidden the car in the swimming pool. Charlie was with his wife at this time, and a cute baby girl was born in their house. On the other hand, Arthur was sentenced to life imprisonment, and Josh got only 2 years of imprisonment. Finally, after a few days, a box arrived outside the houses of the tower staff, and they jumped with joy as soon as they opened it. Actually, it contained each part of the gold Ferrari. On the other hand, George had a smile on his face even while serving a jail term of 2 years. If you liked the video, then like it and subscribe to the channel. See you in the next video.